Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to the first day of the Shift into Purpose Manhood Challenge. Give me just a second so that I can do a couple of things. And perfect, perfect. Just had to make sure that we cut down on all of the reverb and background and all that stuff. Because what I don't want is the first day to not be what it's supposed to be. So, um, we're going to do things just a little bit differently on the shift into purpose because folks have asked the question, what exactly is the shift and why should I be a part of it? Well, I'll tell you, the shift is an acronym for sit with Jesus and yourself, hear the voice of the Father, invest in your purpose. See, that's what happens when you don't get it. Forgive offenses, all offenses, and take accountability. In the next 21 days, what we're going to be doing is taking each one of these different aspects and we're going to be unpacking them. It's not going to be just me. I've got some wonderful guests that are going to be coming alongside that or will actually be pouring into the men who are joining on the call. So as you see this video, please, by all means, go ahead and join what's going on so that we can see exactly what you need to do. And as always, what I need for you to do is like, share, and subscribe to this channel. This is going to be something that's going to be kind of special because I promise you, it's not going to be anything that you have done before, and it's going to be a little bit different. The design of the shift into purpose challenge is to get you into the position where God wants you, where you were put on this planet to fulfill. Um, Too many ums. Couple of things. Number one, there is a wonderful journal that's available. This is available both on Amazon and by signing up. The only thing that I need for you to do is to go out to uh, purposerefinedbyfire.com and there's a button all the way down at the bottom which basically says that you want to join now. And as soon as you join now, you'll check your email and there will be everything that you need to know in order how to move forward with this. And I'll put that up a little bit later in the broadcast. So where are we going to start? This week, the 5 days, we're going to be taking each one of the letters of the acronym and we are going to unpack that so that you know what to expect and you know what to do. So every Monday, what we want you to do is sit down, have a seat with yourself, and begin to contemplate the things that are going on with you. It's a very well known fact that men don't necessarily like the warm, fuzzy introspection that comes with their lives. They don't like it at all. So when you tell a man to do this, more often than not, what you find out is that they're unwilling and unable to do that. Some because of fear, some because of unresolved issues, and some because of the unknown. They don't know what they're going to find out when they get to this point of sitting with themselves. But I'm going to tell you, my brothers, there's nothing that can be done outside of this on your journey until you do. You're going to have to sit with you. You're going to have to figure out what it is that is troubling you, what is bothering you, what you need to work on, what you need to say, what you need to figure out. Until you actually do that, the rest is not going to happen. So, how do you do that? Here's some strong suggestions, and they're really easy. Number one, reserve a time for yourself where you can just be alone. And if you can't do that at the house, get in your car, go to a park, go to your favorite place where there's peace, and just be there. Some choose music, some need silence. I'm a music kind of guy. So I will play some music that will put me in a mind that I can actually think and I can actually begin to do what it is that I need to do in terms of looking at me. The other thing during this period is take a journal. I've got several. This is my current one that my notes go into, and begin to have a conversation with yourself. Now, shameless plug, this beautiful journal allows you to do that without a problem in the world because all the days are set up. So all you have to do is go to week one, and there's a guiding devotion, there's the week overview, there's initial reflections, and yes, there's a journal prompt. And the prompt for today is consider a recent moment of intentional stillness with God. How did this time impact you? What insights or feelings did you experience during this moment of reflection? Well, if you're actually writing this during your moment of reflection, the rest is kind of easy. What I need you to do, gentlemen, is not shy away from the moment, but actually step up into the moment. I need you to say to yourself and to others, this is important to me. Therefore, I'm going to make sure that I have put this time aside. I'm going to protect this time, and I'm going to ensure that I make that date with myself. That's the most important thing to do. Because if you keep the date with yourself, then it becomes a habit over time. So every time you're unsettled, every time you're unsure, every time things don't seem to be going the way that you want them to, what you'll be able to do is go to your place, whatever that place happens to be, and you will begin to speak into yourself and unpack the things that may be troubling you. At first, like most things, it's going to be difficult and it may feel strange. But over time, what you're going to find out is this is one of the easiest things in the world to do. Easiest things in the world to do. That's why it is important. That's why it is so important for you to do. Now, the next thing, once you set a time and you set a place, is don't let the silence get to you. Don't let it wig you out. Or as the young folks say, don't crash out because nobody's talking. Don't do it. This is a time for you to say to yourself, self, what's going well? What's not going well? What can we do about the things that are not going well? How can I change those things? How can I begin to do something else with my life? Those are heavy conversations. And if you're truthful with yourself, you're going to find things like, you know what? I need some education on finances because I'm really not good at it. I need to see exactly what's going to happen with my family because I'm spending so much time at work that I'm not giving them the time that they need. I need to slow down on relationships because the relationships that I'm in are not healthy for me. I need to look at my career trajectory and figure out what I can do to make that better. All of these are internal conversations that have to begin with you. They may not end with you, but they're going to begin with you. Where you go from there is a whole nother story, a whole nother story. But that's where it begins with a conversation internally. The other part during this time of reflection is write down what you're thinking. For some, it's been a very long time since you actually said, here's what I'm dreaming about. Here's what I want to accomplish in life. Here's what I want to push forward. And if indeed there are no dreams that you have, well, that's going to be a problem, y'all. And it's going to be a problem because I know you're dreaming. I know at some particular point in your life, you had life ambitions and goals and things that you wanted to accomplish. What happened to them? Where did they go? They're not dead. They're just somewhere inside of you lying dormant. How can we resuscitate them? How can we take the paddles and say, clear, and bring them back to life again? It's so important that you remember that these dreams that you had, these audacious pictures in your mind were placed there so that you could achieve them. It's important for you to remember what it is that you set out to do so long ago. And now, while you're doing this, you have a way to realign both your life, your purpose, and what you're focused towards. The whole reason why I'm doing this is because I am doing exactly what this process is about. Because shift begins with the person. Can't ask anybody else to shift until you shift. Plain and simple. You got to shift first. Then you can ask somebody else to shift. Until this stuff is secondhand nature to you, can't ask anybody to join you on this journey. So sit with yourself. Now, in the book, in the acronym, I also said sit with Jesus. My faith is part of who I am and what I do. But I was reminded by a very good friend of mine that everybody is not in that space. Everybody can't say that that's who they turn to. So, what I'm going to say to you, who may be outside of the faith umbrella, is this: whether it's your community, your family, close friends, associates. Begin to have these conversations with people that know you. Begin to have these conversations with somebody that you trust, because you don't trust everybody. Men are very distrustful because we've been burned so many times. But now is the time where you literally can say, hey, what I need is for you to just listen. I need you to just listen. For some men, that's going to be your wife. I need you to listen. I don't need you to give answers. I just need you to listen, because I got some stuff that I need to get out. For some, it may be your parents, your grandparents, your uncles, your aunt, that good cousin that you got. Doesn't matter. Whoever it may be, I need you to listen. And for those in the household of faith, Jesus, we got a problem. And what I then need you to do is I need you to sit down. Again, choose the time, choose the space, defend both, and show up. Then get the work in. Get the work done. Get the work done. You can't shift until you begin to look within. It's just not going to happen. So that's where we begin. Simple, straightforward, not the slightest bit of self in that. Pride has no place there. Arrogance has no place there. This is a space for being transparent and being willing to face you. Mirror, mirror on the wall, what must I do so I do not fall? That's where we begin. So, this isn't going to be a long broadcast today. Tomorrow, that's a whole different story. But today, I just need you to sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. Again, to join the Shift movement, going out to purposerefinedbyfire.com, hit the join button, and the rest is easy. The rest is easy. You'll also have an opportunity to go ahead and purchase this journal if that's what you want, because it'll help you. It'll make this journey a whole lot easier. Beginning tomorrow, for those who do sign up, you're going to be getting some correspondence from me, which basically gives you some encouragement to keep this moving, to see if you are listening, to see if you're going to do what you need to do. I value questions. So by all means, if you've got questions, go ahead. Send them to me. You can go ahead and send them to info@purposerefinedbyfire.com. Again, that's info@purposerefinedbyfire.com. I'm John Mason. I will be with you for the next 20 days after this, looking at the Shift into Purpose, a journal and a movement into your manhood. Don't quit on yourself and don't quit on us. Until tomorrow, have a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and we'll see you then.
We all want to be happy, but the majority of us have no idea what to do. See, the Japanese have a concept called ikigai, which roughly translates into a reason for being. You need to have a purpose for being here. But this is easier said than done because there are 4 components that you need to check off in order to achieve ikigai. Now, the interesting thing about this Japanese formula is that you can tell where you are in life and what you need to work on by looking at the components you have so far. If all you have is something that you love and are good at, then you have what's called a passion. On the other hand, if you have something that you love and you can see how the world needs it, then you have what's called a mission. Now, if you're someone who has something you get paid well for and are good at, then you have what most people in the world have, which is a profession. And finally, if you get paid well and it's something that you know can help the world, then you have what's called a vocation. You need to be spending your time doing something that you love, that you can get better at, that pays well, and that the world needs. Without all 4, you will always feel like you're missing something inside of you.
Follow us for more helpful tips.